Let's create an actual to target chart using checkboxes in Excel. Let's say you have a list of projects with the milestones, and every time one is checked off, you want to see visually how close you're getting to the completion. So if you want to insert your logo, go up to Illustrations and insert in or over cells and choose a picture from your device. Next, I'm going to add a border to go underneath my main title here. And then we already have a lot of checkboxes here, so I'm going to show you how I did it. Insert checkbox, and you can just drag those over or down. And then as you see, you check them, they do nothing. So we need to add a formula. The formula is going to be count if the row is true divided by count A of that same row. You're doing a count of the checkboxes that are checked true, and it's divided by the total count of checkboxes. So now let's select project and our other two columns here and go up to insert a chart. There's a ton of different chart options. If we just pick one, we can make some adjustments here. So let me show you how you can change the chart type. Click on change chart type, and we're going to go to combo, and let's make sure we've got the bar charts here or the columns, and then align and hit OK. Now I don't really need to see project here, so I'm going to click on that and just press delete. So now what we have left are the projects along the bottom, and the percent complete is the orange, and the green straight line is the target. So let's go up to this menu here again for borders, and let's insert some dotted line borders in between all of our data here. It makes it easier to see the rows and columns when you've got some sort of border. I changed it to gray, but change it to any color you wish. And then let's change the cell fill to a light gray as well, so now it stands out a little bit better. I'm going to do the same thing with the headings here. I'm going to select all of those cells, and let's change the fill on that to a dark gray, and you can change the font color to white. Next, I am going to focus on the actual chart. So if you double click on the chart title, you can type over what's there already, and let's call this something like project progress. And then you can just click out of that when you're done, and that looks pretty good. So now let's go up to chart design, and there's a couple different things here that are neat. There's quick layout, quick styles, and you can change the complete format look of a chart just with a click of a button. So now if you don't like that, let's say you like the color scheme, you can go in here and make changes by right-clicking and formatting. Let's go to marker options, built-in, and we're going to change that to a line, and I'm going to make the size much bigger. There's lots of different fill options here, borders. That's going to put a border around your marker. So if you hit no line marker options, it's kind of hard to see there. We'll make it a little bit larger, and then let's do a solid fill, and we went with white. You can't really see my colors, but they're off to the right. And then border, you could change this to black like we had in the beginning, or you could change it to like a bright green. Whatever makes sense for your brand colors. And then when I click on the bars or the columns, I'm going to do something similar where I'm going to change those to green. And you can add a border just like we did before to the others. And then the gap width, let's change that down so these bars are much wider. And then let's close out and see what we're working with. Let's test it to make sure everything's working. Looks great. Every time you check a box, it's going to adjust for how close to 100% you are.